good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel. This video is a good one to me. I don't know how it's gonna look after post-editing, but I am excited to do these shoes. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Today we are doing none other than Kobe's Black Mamba A.Ds. First of all, I would like to say thank you to my sponsor, Soul Collect. Appreciate them for hooking me up with these shoes. Straight blessed. I'm excited to talk about these shoes. These shoes right here are so fire, man. These are the Kobe A.D Black Mamba editions, mids. They're a special shoe. I absolutely love them. One of the best pairs of shoes I've ever worn. I don't know which one of these come out first. Maybe you guys can leave it in the comments. I don't know if it was the these Kobe's first or the Kyrie's, but they remind me of each other. Just the feel of it, the lightweight, the way you're able to perform in them, and kind of the aesthetic of the shoe. Let's start with how they look. Man, these shoes right here are so fire. I love the quality of the black. I don't know, that sounds weird to say, but it's a rich black with a lot of intricate details inside it, all influenced by a snake, of course. The scales on the backs, the main body of the shoe, the tongue of the shoe looks like a scale. Then they have the limited edition Black Mamba embroidery on the actual tongues of the shoe, which is amazing. Plain black lace, which kind of ties it all together, no pun intended. I think it's braille on the back here. I don't know if you can see the back, but it has some sort of braille. The white sole underneath, still similar to a snake, but it has the Kobe Bryant emblem in the middle. This is beautiful. What else? The suede on the tongue, absolutely fire. And I love the yellow contrast. It just hits you and stands out so amazingly. As for performance, these shoes, like I said, they remind me of a Kyrie, and Kyries were amazing because the moment you put them on, they felt like they fit perfectly straight away, which was dope. Didn't take too long before you felt comfortable in the shoe, and then once you finally started to play, you were just instantly moving. It didn't feel like you were uncoordinated or something. Like the soles are quite thick, maybe an inch or so you gain an inch on height, but it doesn't feel like you're off the ground by that much. And I'm a 100-kilo guard. I claim 6 foot. I'm going to claim 6 foot, especially if I put my hat like this. So a shoe that gives you kind of the feeling of the ground, but a little bit of height is quite nice. Unlike I want to say like a LeBron, doesn't feel like you're touching the floor. Similar to a Jordan as well, but something like a Kyrie, Kobe's. I haven't really worn KD's. Paul George's, you feel kind of to the ground, but they catch at the wrong time for me personally. If you don't understand what I mean by that, please leave a comment and I'll explain it to you, or I'll do a breakdown video on PG's if you like. I really like this shoe. Probably one of my favorite Kobe's, if not my favorite. I got a couple other ones that I've been meaning to break down and do videos on, but for now, this one is just amazing to me. One note, someone talked to me about the ventilation of the shoe and they were curious about it. For me personally, my feet get really hot, and I found even though these shoes don't have much breathing room and breathing space, what I mean by that, like the air doesn't come out as easy because of the texture, right? The materials used on this, it still feels like my feet are getting ventilation, which is surprising. Like when I wear my LeBrons, especially when they're brand new, they don't feel like they're breathing, and so I have to take the shoes off after every game, and it's a pickup run and I still have to take it off. My feet start to hurt, start to throb, and so these shoes after the first game were fine. It took a second or two to get used to my foot, but in the grand scheme of things, like if you were to buy a brand new pair of shoes, it might only take you one run, which is amazing, and which is like something that you dream of with shoes. Some shoes never fit in, some shoes never feel like you're touching the ground. These ones, Kobe's in general, especially after the Sixers, they just feel like they're made to play ball. Like, Kobe must have been thorough with his breakdowns, man. And the people who wear Kobe's understand they are designed for people like that. Have the higher arcing backs so that you feel like you're on your feet a lot, but it doesn't feel like it's taking a lot of strain on your Achilles, which is beautiful. Can't say that for another pair of his shoes, but I'll leave that for that video. You feel light on your feet. This is the performance side of it, right? You feel light on your feet. You feel like you're protected, especially with the mid protection up here. It's not low like a normal Kobe where it sits underneath your Achilles. So you feel like you're very safe in these. And unlike the Paul Georges where they sit without really cupping your Achilles on the top half, these ones do cover you right to the top, which is amazing. Your feet feel supported, but also stuck in the shoe. What's a shoe that doesn't feel like that? Jordans are pretty much like that, where your feet feel like they can slide side to side. The older ones, right? I haven't really worn the new ones. After like 14s, I feel a bit weird with them. But Kobe's, they're real. As they get older, as the generations grow, they really start to feel tighter on your foot. It's amazing what they feel like when you play in them. These ones have I think it's the Zoom Air technology, and you can tell there's something different about these shoes. And even after these, or the model before these, they felt different too. It's kind of like they were testing new types of materials. So you still got cushioning, you still got protection, but it didn't feel as heavy and it didn't feel as clumpy on your foot. These are well protected, well cushioned, ventilate surprisingly well, but they still feel light, which is amazing. Shout out to Nike for these shoes. Shout out to Aldridge for hooking me up with these pair of shoes. It was amazing to get to experience these and really take the time to appreciate the artistic approach on them, the thought process with the technology put into these shoes. Man, you can understand why the price of Kobe's spiked because of his death, RIP, but the actual design of the shoes are really good, man. They really took the time to thoroughly understand how a basketball player works, how a basketball player really plays, and it's more of a shoe that's designed for a person who pivots on his feet a lot, stops, starts, but isn't explosive. It's more like a precise movement, and these shoes really fit the mold for that type of player. And yeah, man, I'm thankful for these shoes for sure. The more I break them down, the more I start to realize I really love these shoes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think about this green screen shit. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not, but I do enjoy it. And I'm gonna get better at the texturing of it. Let me know. Deuce.